Hey YouTube, it's Fruit for Goddess 1111, and I'm back with some more messages. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well with everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing holiday season thus far, because I know I am. Okay, this is the season. First and foremost, Jesus is the reason for the season, and I feel like that is the reason why I feel so full of joy at this time. Okay, but the title is exactly what it is. I don't know what this person is up to, but they have a plan, and the plan is in motion, and they are ready to execute. Hello, winners. See, I knew y'all was up. Listen, I knew you guys was up, and so am I. I'm in this festive energy collective, and I'm just so grateful and so blessed, and I hope you guys are as well. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. Let's see what we have. Every time I tap in, this it don't never do this any other time. You know, with all these different ads. Let me cut this down, guys. And every time I'm on my live, you know, that's when all the ads come and things of that nature, and I feel like something going on. But however, let's see. That's neither here nor there. Okay, let's see what we have going on. I just don't know. It's been a while, you guys. It's been a while. Hmm. Lights. Something about your lights. Something about your light. I feel like your lighthearted energy is reeling someone in. You know, and I feel like even if that's not the case, that's what they feel. You know, this is someone that feels like your lighthearted energy is doing it. It's doing it. It's doing the trick. Okay? That's what your energy is doing to someone. They can't escape you. They can't shake you. They having a real hard time doing so. I mean, whoever this is, they've tried on multiple occasions, but it's not working. I feel like the more this person tried, the more potent the energy become. You know, um, I feel like even at some point, this is someone that became frustrated. You know, due to not being able to shake you. This is somebody that went to, this person went to God behind you, collective. They did it. There's someone that tapped into the energy of, I don't know what this is, Lord. I don't know. I just don't know. I know it's something, but I don't know, you know, what you telling me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. I don't know. You know, that's this person tapped into that energy heavily. Like they've lost their way. They don't really understand what's going on. And whatever type of conversation this person had with God, it changed everything. It changed everything. And that's when they started devising a plan. Okay? That's when they started devising a plan, collective. And I'm telling you, the plan is in motion. Somebody had some kind of wake up call. Somebody had some type of wake up call here. They really did. They really had some type of wake up call. And I feel like whenever this person heard the call, this person was like, wait a minute, you know, it's not too late. I still have an opportunity to get something right or to make something right. Well, collective, this is deep. Let's see. Look at this. Eight of Swords in a reverse. Yeah. So somebody is free from whatever it was that was holding them back or stopping them from doing something. They let it go. They let something go here. Eight of Swords. Someone could be an air sign here. They let something go. You can be an air sign. Take it as it resonates. They let something go. They are. It's like they. This I told you. This is where they were. They were stuck in their head. It was like a mental prison because they could not shake you. They could not shake your energy. They could not shake your energy. And so, with that being said, I feel like someone surrendered. They surrendered. What we have? The Hermit. Yep. Look at this. No longer in hermit mode. Because, listen, when they were in this energy right here, this is the time when they were spending time with God. Asking for direction. Asking what to do. You know, asking what to do. Give me a second, guys. But now that they are out of hermit mode, and look, the number 9 is here. Okay? So, with that being said, all of this was meant to happen this year. This is when someone saw the light. I'm telling you, this is someone that seen the light, even if they seen the light through you. I do feel like this is someone that's in hermit when it come down to other people, though. It's like they're not seeing it. It's like, just say, for instance, this is someone that's having a conversation with someone. And, you know, the other party is speaking to this person, but this person is in the energy of like, huh? This person is like, yeah, you know, yes. You know, just answering and just going along. But they really didn't register. Like whatever these energies say, they didn't register with this person because they tapped into something totally different. Totally different. And listen, whoever this person is, this is someone that is not slow. They are not dumb. This is somebody that know. You know how when someone do something wrong, they'll pretend like they forgot. This is someone, they're not even trying to pretend like they remember each and everything that they've actually done. And that could have also too been a part of the reason why they were in this Eight of Swords energy, right? Because this didn't ever happen to them before. You know, like they thought that you were like an ordinary person. All to find out, like, you're not no ordinary people. You know what I'm saying, collective? This is what this person found out because they could not let go of you. They could not shake you. They couldn't shake you at all. They couldn't shake you at all. When I say, I don't think I'm getting through to you guys. I don't think you understand what I mean by this was someone that could not shake you. Six of Swords. Look at this. They couldn't move forward. In the reverse, they could not move forward. They've tried. This is someone that tried extremely hard to move into another direction. And what I mean by that is even if they physically move towards something else or someone else, they still could not move on from you. That's what I mean. That is the breakdown of what I mean. That was unsuccessful. And that was the reason why this person, and it's been a long time coming for them. You know, I feel like this somebody that always went to God, but they were not getting a response because they were going to God for the wrong reasons and about the wrong reasons. They were not tapping in on the necessary. You know, they were not tapping in on the necessary. What we have, look at this, the devil energy in the reverse. I'm telling you, listen to me. Okay, listen. This is someone, everything coming out in the reverse. When I tell you this person, I told you guys, this person is something hit them. This devil energy, oh, they done with that. This is someone that's complete. They finished. This is done. This is done. And it could be unbelievable to you. You know, you may be like, yeah, you know, maybe, you know, this is not my message, so maybe I'm just here to listen, or I'm just here to support. This is your message if you're here. That's why you're here. You know, and I'm talking to the winners. I'm talking to the potential winners. I'm talking to a winner that's been viewing from day one but never commented, never liked anything. You just here. I'm talking to you. And thank you for your support as well. Okay? Because they have something like that, you know? And I respect all winners from all angles, you know? Sometimes that's just how you are, and it's okay, you know? But I feel like this person is finished with this energy. Indeed. I feel like this is someone that wants, oh my goodness. This is someone that wants you to experience the softer side of them, the softer version of them that they kept tucked away. And the reason why they kept it tucked away, because they were in this energy. They everything about you was too real to be true. This is someone that didn't even believe that you liked them. This is someone that didn't even believe that you actually loved them for real. You know, or this is what they were telling themselves. And that's also considered devil energy, having a negative mindset. This is someone that they couldn't shake that negative mindset. And each and every time they brought that energy your way, you moved away. It was like always a setback. It was always a setback. It's like you were like, nah, this person, you know, they're not ready. Right? They're not ready. They're not ready for me. They still on their BS, you know, or they back up on their BS, or whatever the case may be. And so this is the reason why you could have stayed your distance from this person. Like physically, spiritually, emotionally, you know, all of the above. It's like you didn't want no parts because you already knew what this person was going through. And you may even have known due to previous experience, you know, because none of us are perfect. And we've all had our seasons for different things, right? But your season could have came before this person. So you reached a level of growth spiritually before this person did. And so this is someone that could have felt betrayed by you, is what I'm getting with this devil energy being here. Although it's in the reverse, they could have felt betrayed by you, like you were leaving them behind, you know, or they could have felt as if you felt like you were better than them because you were more enhanced spiritually. But again, that brings me back to this person with the negative mindset being stuck in this Eight of Swords energy, not thinking about how much you really did care for them, how much you really did love them. But at the same time, you were not going to be in the energy of killing yourself or hurting yourself because it became hurtful to love this person at some point. And so you had to walk away for you. You had to. Because you knew that love shouldn't hurt. Mm. It's getting kind of deep, you guys. Like, why are we only 15 minutes in? Spirit letting you have it. Look at this, the 4 cups. And I'm telling you, they don't want no more offers. Then I say this cup that somebody offered them, this could be that we going back a few words, right? When someone was talking to them and it was just agreeing or just saying yes or saying no or I hear you or whatever the case may be. But the whole entire time they don't even want no pause because the only thing that they're focused on is holding on to this 1 cup and this wine. That means that they're manifesting their other person, their 2 of cups. The other half of them. They have 1 cup and that other cup is out here somewhere and they been holding on to this wine. They don't even see whatever this is that's in front of them. They already been there and done that. They're not focused on that. They don't want that. They want you. I feel like this is more than just a want. This is someone that's longing for you each and every day. They wake up thinking about you. They thinking about you midday. They thinking about you in the evening. They thinking about you at night. And I'm talking about this was repetitive, like clockwork. And this person's like, nah, this never happened. Nobody ever made me feel like this before. They could have even thought you were doing something to them, collective. And that could have been why they could have chose the path to be indifferent to you because this person's like, nah, nobody ever, was able to get me to fall in love with them. This is what this is. That's all this is. And they were in denial about being in love with you. This is what this is. I don't feel like they're in that energy anymore. I say were, which is past tense. They're not in this energy no more. Every single top card came out in the reverse. Look at this. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. The Hermit. Somebody is walking away from something. They feel like they have to because they have a plan. And whatever this plan is, look, then who else told this person was talking to? Look at the eye. And look at what this person's head is. Although it's just energy and this is the image, but just look, right? The head is up. Direct communication. And it's the reason why they're giving something up, all the way up. They feel like they have to. Because losing you is a major loss. They didn't think that, they'll feel that way before, but they've realized that losing you is a major loss. Look at this. I can't make it up. Wheel of Fortune in a reverse. Experience nothing but hardships, nothing but bad luck when you decided to move away from this energy. 6 of Swords in a reverse. Remember I said that this was your energy right here. Once this occurred and you went in the opposite direction or you rerouted, this person hasn't been happy since. Not genuinely happy. Maybe they had their days, but they couldn't stop thinking about how you walked away. That's what this is too. someone that's saying, did I lose her? This person is asking God, did I lose him? Did I lose her for good? Like, can I just know that? Like, that's how they could have started off. Like, really, they could have started off that way. You definitely was this person good luck charm collective. Or that's how they felt at some point. But then all of it just went away. Something changed. And something changed in them. I'm definitely feeling like negative influence, bad advice, you know, things in that nature. Look at this. Yep, that's what ended this between you and this person. Yeah, and they realize it. I'm telling you, this is someone that thought about every single thing that they've done. They did. They did. They thought about every single thing that they've done. That's a lot of water and mainly air. There's a lot of air energy out here. Someone is definitely an air sign. Someone could be a Capricorn. Someone could be a Pisces. Someone could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Definitely. And you could have been dealing with one of these signs that's here. Five of Pentacles. Okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Somebody that thought about how they left you out in the cold and it's been eating this person alive. It's been eating them alive, collective. I told you they were thinking about every single thing that they've done inside of this connection. And leaving you out in the cold should have been the last thing that they should have done. But I feel like that was the first thing that this person heard from the Most High. That was the first thing that they heard. This could even be someone that when they go like, I already know. You know, like fully surrender instantly. When I say instantly, instantly. Like, I already know. I know exactly where I went wrong. I know exactly what I did. I know exactly what happened. This is like someone taking accountability. This is like someone taking complete ownership of the things that they've done. This is someone that said, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Hello, everyone in the chat. I made a mistake. Look at this. I made a mistake. Empress. You understand? Do you feel me? Are you listening to me? This is someone that said, I made a mistake. A big one. I know. I know. And leaving my Empress energy out in the cold. Someone could be between 35 or 53 or in between the ages of 35 and 53. Look at this. Ace of Wands. And I'm telling you, this is the reason why this person been experiencing bad luck. Because this Empress went away. You went in a whole nother direction. and a path that this person chose that they thought was going to lead them to a brand new passionate beginning, there's no passion, none whatsoever. And to be honest, to be quite frank, someone name could be Frank or Franklin, this person don't even care. Like, literally, they literally don't care. They really don't care. If someone is feeling like, they say if this is someone that went towards another connection, they can care less, collective, if this person feel like there's no passion. Because the passion never died with you. There was no way that this other person was going to be able to ignite this person's passion if all of it was in you. And still is what I'm saying. This is past, this is present, this is current. I'm telling you, this is someone that could not shake you. They tried. Excuse me. They tried on multiple occasions. This is someone that could have even went towards another connection just to get away from you and this good old Empress divine energy. Like, I told you they were in denial. And so what came along with denial was, not only persecution, but this energy. Like, I'm going to show this person that, I'm checked out of this situation. I'm going to show this person that I don't want to be in a connection with them. I'm going to show this person that they're not who they think that they are to me. That's what they were doing. Only to find themselves thinking about you every day, speaking on you every day to anybody that'll listen, bringing you up in some type of little way, saying some type of little, giving up some type of little details, or trying to find out little small details about you, watching you consistently. I feel like this could have been like an ongoing process. They could have been watching you for a very, I want to say a substantial amount of time. And you don't even know it. And the more they watched you, the more they missed you. But this is somebody that felt like they needed to stay the course because they were looking for something that they still haven't seen yet. That means it's non-existent. And this person is coming to terms with it. That's why they're saying, I made a mistake. This person said they made a mistake when it came down to you. This is somebody that's learning a lesson about judging a book by its cover. This is someone that could have completely discredited you in some type of way, along with the persecution. That could have been a reason for the persecution. They had already discredited you in some type of way and already deemed you to be disqualified from being, their end all be all to find out that you were him or you were her. Wow. Look at this. Ten of Swords in the reverse. They'll never do whatever they did. They already vowed that they'll never do this again if they were given or granted another opportunity to show you who they really are. They were hiding from you who they really are too. But you, the Empress, you knew. You knew exactly who this person was. I feel like you knew and they didn't even know. Right? That's how much you knew. But it's like you were not going to be the energy of speaking life into this person, and you already knew. Your intuition had already told you that this person was, discrediting you and things of that nature. And not just what they were saying, their actions. Their actions could have showed you that this was somebody that did not care about you at all, whatsoever. And that's been hurting this person. That's been tearing this person up behind the scenes. Just feeling like, they could have treated you better or handled you better or handled you with care or something like that. I feel like God told this person that you were precious to them, to him. And it broke this person down. It broke this person completely down. This could be them breaking down. Like I say, this is just energy. This could be them breaking down, feeling left out in the cold by you. Because they realized that you were like hidden treasure. You were like one of God's precious, I can't speak. One of God's precious gems. This is what they realized. And I feel like they realized this firsthand. From watching you. I told you, this person was watching you when you didn't even know it. You could have felt like this person walked away, they didn't care, or maybe you didn't even care. Maybe you had your days to where you cared and then you didn't care, but they watched you weather that storm. All of them. All of them. They watched you weather the storm. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. You two could have stopped investing. And that's when they started devising this plan. Like, oh, the collective is not, into me, the collective is not caring about, the dynamics of the relationship that we had, that did it. I feel like that was a deal breaker for this person. That you were no longer interested in investing in this person or having this person invest in you. That really shook this person to the core. That's what did it. What do we have for the plan? What is the plan here, Spirit? What is the plan? Can we know? There we go. To put in hard work. To come and work on this connection. Or put in some type of hard work to give to you. Thank you for the flower. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. To come and give to you. You see? And want to give to you, collective. In ways that you I feel like this somebody that really want to sweep you off your feet. Like, they want to do something different. But I feel like they're going to catch you completely off guard. See, you, like I say, you could be in the energy of one day you may want something, or one day you saying you completely done, or, you could be going through the motion. Or the motions, but this person is putting something in motion. They have put it in motion already. They already know what they're gonna do. And I feel like what they're gonna do is what they have to do. They're gonna do what they have to do. And if you accept that, they're gonna know. What are they gonna know? What they gonna know? What they gonna know? We have the sun. They're going to know that you're going to give them the opportunity to make you happy. They going to know if you accept whatever this is that you are still, they still in the game. They still in the game. And I'm not talking about, that's metaphorically speaking, right? That means that AKA they still have opportunity. This person could have asked for a sign. Dang, collective. I got chills going down my back. You made this person that happy? I feel like that's deep. You know, I really feel like that's really deep for one to make someone else feel like that. Not only is it deep, it's rare. And like I say, by you being God's precious uh gem or jewel, right? This person can't see it no other way. Now they realize it. Someone could be a Taurus and a Leo. Now they are realizing. Look, Five of Cups in a reverse. Regret is done. This is not someone that's in the energy of, you know, the shoulda, coulda, woulda energy. This is somebody that's tapped into this doer energy. And whoever you are going to accept this person offer. You definitely are. Okay? You definitely are. So whenever this happens, collective, then you gonna know. You then this message is gonna hit you. And that's whenever you see this message. You know, if there's some winners that may stumble across this message, it's timeless. And whenever you see it, it's going to resonate with you at that very moment. So like I said, the ones that's here right now, this could be happening for you right now. Right now. Look at this. The Knight of Cups. And I'm going to take it in the upright because I asked the question first. And then this is clarifying that question. The cup. I told you. They were holding on to this cups with this one cup with the 4 cups. So they can come in and offer that cup to somebody because they know that their counterpart has the other one, the Empress. They're 2 of Cups. They come in and offer you this cup of love, a hopeless romantic. This person, like I say, they come and show you their softer side. They are the side that you knew that was in them, but they were too afraid to let down their guard. Somebody's like, at least let me, you know, show this person this. At least give me or grant me the opportunity to show this person who I really am. Because they already know. They already know and they already knew that you knew that they were not putting their best foot forward. But now they are. Look, now they are. And I feel like if you accept this, the rest is history. If you accept this offer, if you accept this offer, the rest is history because this is too deep between you and someone else. Like, if it was something else, you guys already know. I wouldn't hesitate to tell you. But this is not that. This is someone that they did the work. They went into hermit mode. You know what I'm saying, collective? This is someone that battled with a few devils. They've been through some things. And I feel like now this is someone that's experienced. And they also lost you in the process. The Lovers is in the reverse. That's what led to the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse. When they lost you, they lost a piece of them. This is what this person is saying. You know how some people just say that? You know how people say, oh, when I lost this person, I lost a piece of me. No, I literally mean that. That's how this person feels. Look at this. Temperance in the reverse. The reason being is because they don't want you in this energy. You see how you pouring into your own cup, although this may mean balance, bringing balance to a situation, but this is one person bringing balance to themselves. That is true that you balancing a situation out, but this is you balancing your own situation out. This person, they don't want you to, this person's like, let me help you. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Let me help you. You don't got to point to that like that by yourself, because I'm coming in to help. But let me offer you this. And I feel like that's exactly how this is going. They don't want you in this energy. No. Someone name could be Rosie or Rose, Jan or Ann. Someone name could be Jacob or John. Johnny. I also heard Benjamin. They could be first, last, and middle. Someone name could be Stephanie and Valencia. All right, let's see. Look at this. 9 of Swords in the reverse. This is what's going on. We have the 9 of Swords energy in the reverse. Let's see what else fell. Oh. Can I get it? Oh, and that's the truth. The absolute truth. Somebody is out of this energy here, collective. And I don't feel like they'll ever want to put you in this type of energy again if this is you. Somebody have a new attitude. And I feel like that's when you know it's real. When someone operate in an energy of change behavior, that's when you can really show someone that you have definitely changed. When you change your behavior. And this is exactly what this person is doing or has done for the sake of this connection. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Somebody here is an air sign for sure. For sure. Look at this. 3 of Swords. And it came out sideways. Because this is what this person was. Before they underwent some type of transition. Didn't I tell you somebody was an air sign? Before they underwent some type of transition. Would get into this renewed spirit. This person was sitting in this energy of having a broken heart. But it came out sideways. Why did it come out sideways? Can we know? Why did it come out sideways? I feel like somebody is coming up out of this. Because they were keeping themselves stuck there. And that can be what the 9 of Swords is representing. Ooh. These two, it fell in my lap. Okay, it's 3. What we have? Look at this. The 9 of Cups. This why. This is why. Because they decided that they want their wish fulfillment. This is what they decided. That they ready to show love. Nine of Cups. Look at this. And in the cycle of who they used to be and what they used to do. The world is here. What else? Look at this. Justice. And to bring justice to a situation, I always, anytime I ask a question, guys, I take them in the upright. Anytime. They want to bring justice to this situation, to a situation with you. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Libra energy. They want to bring balance to the situation. Now, what I do want to know is your energy. I want to know about you, collective. I want to know, will you wholeheartedly accept this person back? Because some of you are saying, you know, that, nah, you know, that ship has sailed and things of that nature. But remember, what God wants, that's what's going to happen. I say it all the time. It doesn't matter what you want or what I want or what she want or he want. What God wants, whatever his will is, that's what's going to happen. And that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. So let's just see how you feel about it. Will the collective take this person back? Come on, man. You already knew this. Stop playing. Collective, y'all already know my tripod be tripping. Stop playing. Stop playing. You a whole high priestess. So that means you know what you know when you know it, right? You already knew this day was going to come. But you've been keeping it on the cool, though. You haven't been saying anything. Because you didn't want to jump the gun. Although you knew what you knew, still, you could be somebody that's like, listen, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, no know-it-all. I'm not really like a psychic. Oh, because I listen to my intuition and I have an intuition, that don't mean that I know. Because you understood that whatever God wanted was going to happen. But you've been holding something near and dear to you, though. That's a fact. You divine feminine. So you must know that this is your divine masculine energy. You see this scroll you have? You listen. You know what's up. You get messages already. So when it comes down to self, you've already answered your questions, answered your messages, and maybe you said, if this person, you know, change, sincerely change. We're not talking about just change to get another opportunity to try to turn around and come, you know, do me dirty or whatever. Like I said, this person went to God and God is watching this person. They did it again. They did it again. This is someone that could have did this before too. But this time, the way that they haven't been able to experience any peace without your presence, I don't feel like this is someone that'll come in and play with you, because they know that it'll be hurting them. And I feel like you know that too. Because you guess what? This high priest is definitely in tune. Thank you so much. This person is definitely in tune. Okay? And this person is you. You already know. You tapped in with God. You definitely know. And the number 2 is on top of the high priestess. You are part of a 2 of Cups dynamic. And that's the reason why this person is so adamant about bringing justice and, you know, doing right by you. I don't know. Look at this. Come on now. Come on. 10 of Pentacles. And that's clarifying what I asked about. How do you feel? Ten of Pentacles clarifying the High Priestess. Holy Spirit, can we know your take on this? I don't want to ask the Holy Spirit, you know, about this. There's so much more to ask about, but I just want to know the take. What is the energy surrounding this connection, or about this connection, or for this connection? Look at this. King of Swords. Yay. I told you guys a long time ago, this is like an air sign. This person here, they ready to open up and communicate. And that spirit told this person to come and communicate to you. And that's exactly what happened. It was some type of lack thereof communication in this connection. Between you and the one that's on your mind, you and this person, whoever this person is. It was the lack thereof communication. Either on your end or this person end, or it could have been both you guys. Like somebody could have went silent, somebody could have been matching someone else's energy. Or somebody you could have just went silent because you ran out of words. You could have been just that hurt to where, like, listen, I'm moving on and I don't have anything else to say. You could have been very short with words. And so when this person went to God and asked for another opportunity, another chance to be with you, and what should they do? He or she do what he do. The Most High say, go communicate. Sent them on a whole journey, right? To communicate. And with the High Priestess energy being here, I feel like something else followed though. After the communication. But it's like, first they had to go communicate. That was step number one, right? And then what came after that? What came after that? Because let's just ask that. What came after that? After the communication. Oh, it fell. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I was comfortable right there. Let's see what look, Six of Cups. Past life. Listen. Now, memories. Past life. Lovers. Then go and journey to them and offer them something. Offer them something. That's why we got the Knight of Pentacles that came out. And this person, you see a hand right here? This person coming in to offer you something. I told you, when you see this, or when this happens, you're going to know. This person is going to offer you something or do something. And that's what's going to lead to this energy, right? This person feeling like they still have an opportunity because they already coming in running off straight fake, like fake fuel. You know what I'm saying, collective? Because they were guided to come in. They're being told what to do. Like they asked, you know, and now they're in the energy of receiving that guidance on what to do. Because the Most High know who you are to this person, collective. He know what he ordained. Like, and I'm telling you guys, when things are ordained, there's nothing you can do or no one else can do. I don't care what happens. There's nothing no one can do that can overpower that or override that, right? So this person, Six of Cups energy, can we get a little more insight on what you mean by that? About a Six of Cups energy? What does that mean? Thank you. I'm about to go, bro. I'm telling y'all I do this. Listen to me. Look. What I say? Who I say? Who I say? Who I said this person was to you? We already have you out here, Empress. I'm telling you what this person did. Go communicate. Go offer them something. That's gonna bring the happiness. We already got the man. Listen, I'm speechless. Honestly, this Simon energy, you celebrate with him, and Hyman energy is the one you're gonna build with. So you have one you celebrate with, and you have the other that you build with, right? Or the other one to build with you. Okay? One want to celebrate and be married with you, the other want to invest. So this is what his name is, Simon, and this is Hyman. Okay? I don't know if I said it right, but you understand what I'm saying? There you go. Merry Christmas. Now moving forward, let's see what we have going on. That's for you, Taranea. Okay, so moving on. I can't believe this. This right here is something else. This is something different. Okay? This is something else. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't even know what to ask. Step up. Go and step up. And I feel like that's exactly what this is. Somebody name could be Donnell because I just heard it's a 3:15, girl. What it's gonna be? Shorty got her eyes on me. I don't know. I just heard that. I don't know. What we have, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, they coming in to fight for this connection collective. Definitely. And all of this person's steps is ordered. But again, I don't even really have to go there because you already know. Look at it's like you knew what you knew, and that's the reason why the Most High told you, listen, you don't open the scroll. That's what you were told. Don't open it. You know, no eavesdropping, no peeping, no none of that. Go with the divine flow. And I feel like that's exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did. Let's find out what's going to happen next, Spirit. This person coming in to fight for this connection. Okay? If you this person, this Emperor energy, you already know this is what you're doing because we see it. We see it. And then listen, you don't care if you get thrown out there in the jungle. You don't at this point, you don't care. Because now it's like somebody here just want love and they want the right type of love. Okay? I don't know. Someone name could be Pat or Patty. I just heard the right type of level for me. But this is somebody that want the right type of love. They want the right kind of love, and only they feel like only this Empress could give it up like that. Okay, so let's see what's next. Holy Spirit, can we get one more to see what else did you tell this person? I feel like it's in plain sight. You know, I feel like we already got that message, and it could be in reference to bringing justice to a situation to balance something out, to bring, because remember, this person didn't want someone, the, let's just say their Empress energy. This person didn't want their Empress energy doing this on their own. That's the reason why they came in to offer this cup of love. So I feel like this is where this come into play at. They want to bring justice to a situation. All right. So Spirit, what's next for this Emperor? Oh, okay. The Magician. Okay. Realizing that they have everything that they need. Could be in you, Empress. This is what this person realized, that they have everything they need in you. And that goes with how they were manifesting you. What else? Look at this. The Star. The Star Collective. Star seed energy. Earth angel vibes you giving off. Someone could be an Aquarius. Somebody let go of that all the old emotions that they were carrying. They poured it out. They starting over. This is someone that's starting over. What else? Look at this. Yeah. Because they want longevity with you. They want to marry you. You want to marry somebody. Okay? That's what's going on. You ready to do whatever this is. You ready to do it and do the right thing and do it the right way. This is what you ready for. Could have tried to do this with other people, and then the thought just vanished. The thought vanished. Like, you know how things could evaporate? That's what the thought did. Like, it is like, you know. What else? One more here. Look at this. The Hierophant. What I said. What I said, collective. Marriage. This is what, listen. This is clarifying the Four of Wands. With the Hierophant energy being here, the Hierophant represents marriage and an ordained union. Sometimes I just be laughing because this is so surreal. Like, you can't make this up. Thank you so much for the 100. I appreciate that. But you cannot make this up. Somebody got a tight grip on you, realizing this Emperor realized they have everything they need in you. They don't even know why they looked any further than you. They really don't know. He don't know. They don't know. All the whoever these Emperor energies are, divine masculine, they don't know why. All they know is they ready to be with you on a one-on-one. There's somebody that misses whoever the person is. That's a fact. And I'm not just, the little things count, but this is bigger than that. This is bigger than that. This is someone that they don't even want to be bothered with no one else, for real. They completely tapped out and tapped in. They tapped out elsewhere and checked in on you. Look at this. Seven of Swords in the reverse. They all the lies and all the games and whatever this person was doing. This is equivalent to the change behavior that I was speaking on. They want to show you that they've changed. Whoever this person is, or you want to show someone that you've changed. Whoever you are. Because we had the Seven of Swords in the reverse. All the, the lies, the backstabbing and betrayals and all of that. You finished with that. But that was a phase that someone had to go through. But, you realize how painful it was when whatever you did started hurting you. Or whoever this person is, whatever they did started hurting them, and they started feeling the way that they made someone else feel. That's when they really felt it. And that's when this person realized that that energy didn't feel good. And to say that, they did this to someone like you, it really stuck with them every day. Or could be sticking with them. But I feel like that could have been a recent past energy before this person went to the Most High. They could have been feeling that way, drowning in their sorrow, down and out. That's why we had a Five of Cups energy here. But it's in the reverse as well. But that's exactly where they were. That's where they were. Thinking negative. They had no positive thoughts. And they didn't know how to, this is someone that really didn't know how to handle what they were feeling, because they were not having any positive thoughts due to this negative mindset. But at the same time, they couldn't shake you. And I feel like this is someone that was merging those two energies, until they felt like that energy became one. Not realizing that was a personal problem. They had really had nothing to do with you. It was just the simple fact that they couldn't stop thinking about you, or you know what I'm saying, collective. And then they were already in this negative mindset. So they put all of it together and just thought of everything at once. And that was a bad combination. And that's what they realized. They realized that somebody could have tried to punish you for that very reason in some type of way. Or to find out that what they were feeling or thinking was illusions, and you were exactly who you said that you were, with the Ace of Swords being here. You were exactly. Some of you didn't even really tell this person who you were. Some of you could have just threw it out there, and maybe you didn't dwell on it. So maybe they felt like, since you were not, dwelling on that situation, that's not, you weren't really it. You know what I'm saying? But they're like, dang, and then I had someone that was down to earth. How can I really jack this up? How can I really mess this up? Someone name could be Samantha. Somebody person name could be Samantha. Maybe Sam. Maybe you gave this person a nickname. Here we go. Look at this. We had a Page of Coins. Okay. I feel like some type of good news is coming in, but at some point, good news had stopped for this person. But they feel like being with you and being in your good graces, it's like good news to them. Or when you accept this offer, it's going to make this person feel on top of the world. Right? Look how this person balancing that coin. It's going to bring some type of balance to the current energy immediately. Wow. Three of Pentacles. Yep. They want to partner up with you. This is what they want to do. They want to partner up. They want to invest. They want to have some type of partnership with you. This is somebody that says something definitely is ordained. Something is ordained. That's how they feel. And like by the Holy Trinity. This is what this person is thinking about. This is ordained by the Holy Trinity. Like they know what we have. And with that, we're going to wrap the message up. We have judgment here. That's the judgment. That is the judgment. Somebody made a judgment call so this can happen. I gotta know. What was that? What was the judgment call that was made? What was the judgment call that was made? Look at this. Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, to let go of this. To put this right over here in the same boat with all of this energy collective. Wow, look at this. Seven of Swords in the reverse. You already know how this came out. And then we had a Five of Wands energy. This person throwing this away. Right along with all the rest of this energy. That's the judgment. Dang, collective. Who are you? We know you the Empress, but God lead. Or the Emperor. But I feel like this is directed towards the Empress. I feel like the Emperor is just listening. I feel like the Emperor is here to listen because he knows, or whoever the Emperor is, take it as it resonates. Whoever is this Emperor energy, this person know what's up. That's what's going on. This person is throwing that away with yesterday's trash. Look, and also a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And look how the deck was. And this person is sitting here in the reverse. They doing away with whoever this energy is. Like, no. So somebody could have went towards something else. Or whoever that may be. It don't matter what it is. You know, it could be romantic, platonic, whatever the case may be. But whatever it is, this person don't want it no more. This Emperor energy. And like, no way. No way. Why did the Queen of Staffs come out in the reverse? Why did the Queen of Staffs come out in the reverse? Thank you. Three of Staffs in the reverse? Yeah, ship's not coming in. They don't want this person. Look at this. The Knight of Staffs. They don't want this person. This is all fire energy. All of it in a reverse. They don't want it. Nope. They don't want these ships to come in. They could have thought that's what they wanted. They don't want that. There's no passion in that situation. They're not trying to rush in and offer nothing. They're not trying to show no signs of love. Yeah, whatever this is, this situation is over. And whoever this is someone that was dealing with, you know, someone that was pretty cold-hearted. And they could have not been used to that. You know? And I'm talking about a different type of cold. You know? Like, can't trust cold. You know? This was somebody, this is the reason why they don't want nothing with whoever this is. They feel like they cannot trust this person as far as they can see him. Bottom of the deck, look, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, that situation is done. You know, this situation is done for somebody. Is like, this is over. This somebody feel like they lost going in this direction. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy on it. Yep. They're moving away. Yep. Celebration's over. They're moving away from this person. Because they already have someone that they putting on the pedestal. And that's either the Empress or the Emperor energy. That's the energy of whoever this person is that's literally putting someone on a pedestal here. Mm. And I feel like whoever this person is, they really, someone's in freaking love here. They weren't vocal about it before, but they are now. And they want you to know. They want you to know. That's what I have for you guys, collective. Until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.